Hello students, I am Dr. Rai, Associate Professor in English at PNS College, Bhansi. I welcome all of you. We all the teachers and the principal of PNS College, Bhansi are trying our level best to come up to your expectations. On account of the pandemic, there is lockdown. Online classes have been started for your advantage. We are sending the materials through the WhatsApp and the videos on YouTube. It is my sincere advice to all of you to go through the study materials seriously and see the pictures on YouTube attentively. This will help you a lot. Today, I am going to discuss a poem, and the title of the poem is Death Be Not Proud. It is prescribed in the syllabus of Shastri first part. Death Be Not Proud is a poem written by John Donne, who was a great metaphysical poet. He belonged to the metaphysical school of poetry. You must know what is metaphysical poetry. Actually, metaphysical school of poetry was a group of poets who were writing poems during the 17th century. And this school was headed by John Donne. In metaphysical poetry, heterogeneous ideas are violent, yoked together. All metaphysical poets were men of learning. They wrote difficult poems. Actually, they wanted to show their scholarship to the readers by writing difficult poems. They made use of wits and conceits and the far-fetched images in their poems. As a result of it, the poems written by all metaphysical poets were very difficult. They did not write the poems on conventional themes. Dr. Johnson, one of the great critics, has remarked about metaphysical poetry and John Donne that he affects metaphysics. Difficult or contrary ideas came to the minds of the poets, metaphysical poets, as naturally as smell comes to the flower. John Donne, George Herbert, Vaughan, all these were metaphysical poets. In this poem, Death Be Not Proud, the poet actually presents the idea that death is not dangerous. He welcomes death as death gives comfort to a person after a long journey. It gives a new lease of life to the people after working for a long period. He is not afraid of death. He poses a challenge to death that Death is not mighty, powerful, and dangerous. It cannot kill him. The poet welcomes death because it is death that gives comfort to a man. He expresses the idea that death and sleep are similar, as a man requires sleep after working for the whole day. Similarly, after working for the whole life, a man requires rest, and it is death which gives him comfort. There are different pictures of death. The poet is also of the opinion that death can only destroy the body of a man so far as the soul or the spirit of a man is concerned, that cannot be destroyed. Therefore, death is not powerful and dangerous. He welcomes death and he says that a man must not be afraid of death. It is a sonnet which has 14 lines. It is an Italian or Petrarchan sonnet. The poet has made use of many poetic devices and they add to the meaning or the beauty of the poem. The poet has made a beautiful use of personification. Death has been personified. The poet addresses the death as if death were a human being.